Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Darth Malgus figure from Hasbro. I'm gonna be honest, I know absolutely nothing about this character. However, looks so badass, there's no way I wasn't picking up this figure. So, how good or bad is it? Well, let's talk about that. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks incredible, and honestly, it's probably one of the most imposing looking Black Series figures I think I've ever seen. And just, it's the stature of the character, and clearly it's a very tall character, and just they got great details all around here. You see a lot of the kind of mechanics here at the chessboard, and then the gauntlets here. We've got a bunch going on as well. So pretty much all gray, black, and that kind of dark gunmetal, and just works really well. We get a couple pops of red here and there for the buttons, but just all very, very effective. Nice alternating textures here as well. So just really good stuff. Then we got the soft goods, and you know, that might be a very kind of flat cut, but it works really well here, especially the way that they attached it here at the front. You're able to, I mean, the hood just like sits exactly as it should, and that's really impressive. I mean, whoever figured that out, like, props to them, because it's unreal just how well that sits. That's pretty awesome. And then we look at the face sculpt, and this is awesome. This mask is supposed to come off. I cannot get the head off for the life of me, especially with all the soft goods around the head. Like, I'm very cautious about the way I warm it up. If we kind of pull this down and move the head, you can see we do have a full face sculpt there, full paint as well. Just beautiful details going around. The eyes look incredible. They have that kind of Sith yellow and red thing going on, and you know, you can see a lot of texture here for the skin, the scarring around the face. So just really cool stuff going on, and yeah, so just really, really badass looking figure. Very little to speak of when it comes to accessories here, and even less because, again, I cannot remove that mask, but we will take a closer look at it, and you know, can see really cool. You know, you get the same color scheme we have with the rest of the body, some nice details going on, and those little touches of red in the front for what I assume are lights. It does come around to the back, like the whole thing is sculpted. Again, I'm sorry I can't show this off a little bit better, but yeah, again, if you can remove that head, then yeah, you got some more options, and the mask is an accessory. If not, then, well, then you get this, which I'm fine with. And then we get his lightsaber. So as you can see, we get the red blade. Of course, he is a Sith. And then, you know, very cool details going on here at the handle. This is a cool design in general, and again, just really nice here with especially the lines coming here for the actual handle piece. You see the little button details. Just, yeah, really good stuff going on, and that is accessories. Articulation balance here are surprisingly robust, and this, as we can see, we got a freestanding kick. This took no time to get into. I did not think this was going to happen. So we get this, and yeah, so let's break down the rest of it. So our head, we are on that new articulation scheme. So we have the head on a barbell joint into the neck piece, and then there's a separate neck piece, which allows us to get some pretty good down, some really nice up, some good side to side. So just like really free, like nice feeling movement. We get rotation, of course, as well. Come to the shoulders, we are hinge and swivel, and we are coming into a perfect T. We get rotation there as well, of course. Nothing in the bicep. Then we do get single jointed elbows to bring us to 90, but we get our rotation there as well. We get hinge and swivel at the wrist, horizontal for the left, and then we get vertical for the right. Then we get my favorite articulation scheme. However, there's a caveat here. So we get a ball joint here at the diaphragm. We get a ball joint at the waist, but we're not really getting a lot of movement thanks to the sculpt is very, very tight against the lower part of the torso. So not a ton of crunch, not a ton of arch back, but we do get something. Get some nice side to side though. And of course we get rotation from that as well. Come down to the hips, full splits, no problem. Absolutely beautiful. We get a little bit of thigh movement going on there. Then we get single jointed knees, which look a little awkward, especially just because it's single joint. They didn't come down at all here, but we're getting just about 90 there. We get our rotation there as well, full 360. Then come to the feet, and we get absolutely beautiful, perfect point. Get some very generous forward. and some very generous rocker as well. So that's articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other Black Series, with some other Hasbro and some Mattel, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with the articulated icons, Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Star Wars The Black Series Darth Malgus figure from Hasbro is that this is an awesome figure, super fun to pose, looks imposing as hell on the shelf, especially amongst other Black Series figures, and yeah, just a good figure overall. So honestly, if you just think this looks cool, if you have any connection to the game this is from, if you just like collecting Sith characters, then absolutely pick this up. It's available from various online retailers, whether being in stock right now or for pre-order, not limited to Entertainment Earth, of whom I happen to be an affiliate. And this is currently up for pre-order. However, if it is in stock by the time you're watching this, and you use the code that shows up here, whoa, pardon me, or the link in my description, you will get 10% off. And if your total order as of this recording as well is over $79 and you get free shipping. So definitely worth considering if you are thinking about this. So yeah, all that being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining, and if you did, I hope you come back, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So yeah, if any of those interest you, come on back, let's talk some more toys, have some more fun. But most importantly, I hope that you are well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.